turmoil, one man will uncover the truth. One man will reveal the secrets.
I'm Press Lanceton, and this is the Press Lanceton Show. Hello, I'm Press Lanceton. Join me today as I uncover the truth behind the famed story of 24 schoolboys who were stranded on a deserted island for over a month. In that time, the boys turned on each other and struggled for power. And in this struggle, there was a casualty, a murder, and another two attempted, which have so far gone unpunished. Today, we will hear the story from three of the people involved. Ralph, the boy that was initially crowned chief by his peers, but later overthrown. Jack, who was largely responsible for the violence that occurred. And Piggy, the boy who miraculously survived the tribe's violent attack. Alright, Piggy, thanks for coming in. Alright, oh sorry.
Oh, you friggin' homo.
Alright, let's be. Oh, I almost forgot.
What's that?
It's a lie detector. To make sure you're telling nothing except the utmost truth.
Is it really necessary?
Yes, it is.
Where's it going?
There! Don't remove them. Now we shall begin. Thanks for joining us today, Piggy.
You kidnapped me. That's alright.
Now, first off, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, firstly, could you not call me Piggy? Because, my real name's really, Van Worthington, so, yeah. And, well, my parents died when I was only young in a skiing accident. So, I've been left to live with my auntie for the last couple of years. So it's,
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But, yeah, it wasn't easy, but in some ways it may have prepared me, I think, for the survival on the island, to be honest, yeah.
In what way has this helped you?
I suppose it made me a little, introverted, and because of that, I found a lot of comfort in reading and studying. I just like to be able to explain things, just everything. It needs to have a reason. Everything needs the reason. So I like order and routine. I didn't have much else to offer the island, pretty much. I'm not exactly physically fit, but at least I had the brains.
Can I just ask? We all thought you were dead. How on earth did you survive?
That's the funny thing, really. I was knocked unconscious by a falling rock and thrown into the water. The water took me out to sea, I guess, and the next thing I know, I woke up in a hospital back at home. And I guess that's where the funny story kicks in, because the doctors told me that because of my size, fat, and the fact that I'd been holding in a fart for 3 weeks, it kept me afloat.
That's amazing! Our next guest, Ralph Stewart, also has an exclusive insight onto what happened on the island. Ralph, thanks for joining me.
More pleasure, Jordan.
So, Ralph, how are you coping with the death of your dear friend Simon?
Oh, look, I was very shocked to start with. It was just one of those things that just happened, You don't realise exactly what happened until the next day. But Simon was a very unusual person. I remember at an assembly once, we were arguing about the existence of the beast, and he said something about the beast being us. Looking back, I think he was right, mate. He was the only one who knew what was going on, but nobody listened to him.
And Ralph, how about Piggy? We have been led to understand that he too died on the island. How are you coping with his loss?
Mate, yeah, it's been dreadful. I mean, Piggy had his faults, but he was whining, really annoying at first. I soon came to realise he was my closest ally. He stuck with me through thick and thin. Yes, he was fat, but he was smart, mate. In many ways, we were similar. I mean, we both saw our only chance of surviving on the island was to work together as a team, a democratic team. People need to live by a set of standards and laws. Piggy, he understood that.
Alright, Piggy. Where were you the night Simon was killed?
Well, it was a dark and stormy night. Ralph and I came to Jack's feast to see what was happening. Suddenly, Jack started to dance. It was hypnotic. Then out of nowhere, a wild Simon appeared. Jack yelled out it was the beast, and everyone attacked him. You've got to understand, it was dark, and they were, well, frenzied from the dance, I suppose. I grabbed a spear and tried to defend him. There were too many of them. I was hit and knocked out, unconscious. I woke up the next morning to find out my efforts to save poor Simon were for nothing. They'd killed him.
Piggy? You're lying.
Okay, I was eating the meat, but I swear by the time I noticed, it was dead.
So, Ralph, tell me what you were doing when Simon was killed.
I was at the edge of the group, huh? I think for a moment I joined in the dance, and it was so mesmerising. I can't be sure though. Seems so long ago now. Another time. Another life ago, really.
Did you help kill him?
Of course not. I wouldn't do that. I believe in a fair and just system of laws in which people live. You got the wrong person, mate. Simon was all that was in a good person. Why would I destroy that?
Well then, what did you do once you realized what had happened?
I just ran, mate. I was overwhelmed. I was sick, and for once I didn't feel in control of the situation. I couldn't deal with the barbaric actions of the others, and I guess I was scared, mate.
Tell me about Piggy.
He was the smartest of the group by far. They just didn't fit in with the others. I mean, he was fat and clingy. He became the base of all the jokes. He was just so easy to pick on. Jack made it so hard for him. I could see how smart he was in the end. I was so grateful for his loyalty to me. But he was everything Jack hated in person. He was sickly, but he was just so smart, mate. Above all that, he was different, and Jack didn't like anyone to be different. He wanted a group of robots who would follow his every command without question.
Tell me more about Jack.
He's cruel. He was alright to begin with, but then he started hunting and became so violent. He couldn't see the importance of the fire. I tried so hard to keep the fire lit, so hard. I don't think he wanted to be rescued. I think he actually enjoyed living on the island with his band of followers. After Piggy was hit with the rock, he just lost it. Tried to kill me.
Why was the jungle on fire when you were rescued?
After Jack tried to kill Piggy, I ran and I hid. They turned on me and I was afraid for my life. They were following Jack's orders to hunt me like the savages they'd become. So they lit a fire in the jungle to smoke me out. All innocence was gone. It was horrible. It was like the ultimate darkness of mankind's heart. At the end of the day, it was our savage instincts. It was unforgivable. Luckily, this fire did what I'd been trying to do all along. It alerted a passing ship to our dilemma, and we were rescued.
I understand that Jack was totally out of control, but what of this mysterious beast I've heard so much about? Did it have anything to do with it?
Oh, Jack thought of the beast as scary, but he milked every little bit out of it. The little kids were so scared. I mean, the only beast was young was Jack and his corrupt little clique.
Alright, Ralph. Thank you for your time.
No worries, mine.
Up next, we interview the accused murderer, Jack Merridew. But first, a word from our sponsor.
This is Piggy. Hello, Piggy. Are you scared that kids will abandon your current tribe, steal your glasses and then drop a giant rock on your head?
Definitely.
Great, then we have just the thing for you. A safety helmet, the latest in headgear technology. Amazing comfort. Easy safety straps. Now let's see how it works.
Piggy!
So what do you think?
Incredible, but how much?
The safety helmet is available for 4 easy payments of $99.95. Call now to order at 41233 544 and stay safe.
Jack. First things first. Did you or did you not kill Simon?
Simon killed himself. It was his own fault. He came running out of the bushes screaming something about this beast. We all were scared for our lives. We thought he was the beast. The dancer that had us all fired up and we attacked him. We can't be blamed for trying to defend ourselves.
But I've been told it was you who yelled out that it was the beast. Did everyone else think that before you exclaimed it?
Don't try and pin this on me. I genuinely thought it was the beast. I was protecting my men.
That is not what the evidence suggests.
Fine. I didn't want to kill Simon, but in that moment, I saw him as a threat to the group.
A threat to the group? Or a threat to your reign as chief?
Well, both a guess. Simon was the only one besides me and Ralph who could influence the group. I needed to take control. I wanted to be the leader. I was the best man for the job.
Tell me what happened to Piggy on Castle Rock.
That was Roger. I had absolutely nothing to do with it.
Roger, did Jack tell you to kill Piggy? Roger said you told him to do it.
What? That's a lie.
The evidence is stacking up against you, Jack. Think carefully.
Okay, fine. I told him to do it. But we needed the glasses for the fire. We had to eat. This was the survival of the fittest, and we were the fittest. Weaklings like Piggy are supposed to die. They serve no purpose in life. They just get in other people's way.
This isn't going too well for you at all. You have one last chance to defend yourself. Tell us your side of the story. Why did you try to kill Ralph?
Why not? Look, I know I'm probably going to go to prison, so I might as well tell you this up front. I hated Ralph from the start. I wanted to be chief, but he got that first. I couldn't stand his love of rules and regulations, his goody ways, and that conch. I didn't need to hold a shell to be heard. He was always that little bit better than me, and he always thought he was right with his little "we're civilized people" speeches. He was the only enemy I had left, the only thing standing between me and total leadership, so he had to be taken care of.
Take him away. You see, instead of sharing the role of man on the island, Jack wanted a dictatorship, so he could lead with total control. Corruption for Jack was like a snowball. Once it got going, it had to keep rolling. The island took a path straight to destruction. I hate to think what would have happened if they were not rescued when they were. The truth has been uncovered, thanks to me and my brilliant team. Join us next week as we uncover the truth behind the brutal and quite unusual murders of Summer Bay. I'm Press Lanceton. Stay juicy.